Nikki joining us from Metroland Papers to share with us some of the articles you can read in your local papers as they are available today. Nikki, why don't we start off in Oakville?
Absolutely. So in your Oakville Beaver this week, Herb Garbett, one of our reporters, caught up with Nicole Gal, who is a 14-year-old golfer. And Nicole just took first place at the Augusta Drive, Chip, and Putt Championship. So that's a national championship that she's just won. She's the third Canadian ever to win it, and she was presented her award by Mike Weir. Pretty incredible moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
So also Nicole's father, John, let us know that she's got an incredibly even keel for a golfer. When she hits a birdie, she doesn't get too excited. When she hits a double bogey, she doesn't get too down on herself. So good way to keep a good game head all the way through.
Fantastic. And now as we head around the region over to Burlington, as we know, it's Easter coming up, and what better way to celebrate Easter with, of course, some local chocolate.
So Walker's Chocolate, photographer Graham Payne took a tour when Walker's Chocolate Factory opened their doors to the public, and got to see all of the excited faces and the process for actually making those chocolate bunnies that you can get at Walker's it's pretty neat.
And to have them right hot like that, right after. Delicious.
Lots of very excited kiddos.
Fantastic. And as well, I know that there was a quite sad story and a really good story for people to read because it shows what the need is in our community.
Absolutely. So Bridget LaVille Bolduc had to basically abandon her mother, who suffers from dementia, for an entire week in a hallway in the ER at Joseph Brant Hospital. She's been fighting for years to get her mother proper care, and she was at her wit's end. Her father, who was her mother's caregiver, basically had a breakdown trying to care for her mother, ended up in the hospital himself, and she had basically no other alternative. So really, really sad story, really sad, but really an insight into how the system may or may not be working.
And I mean, this is one of the biggest topics that we're seeing our government looking at right now is dementia care. I mean, we heard it from the federal government as well as the recent proposal for a development center here in Oakville. So a really good read, and it shows people who might not have family members with dementia what it really looks like.
Absolutely, and gives a better scope for people starting to deal with family members who have just been diagnosed. What sort of path they might be looking at.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you both very much for coming here today. And for more information, we can head to Metroland at InsideHalton.com, their Facebook Inside Halton. And if you have a story idea, you can contact Inside Halton through their website.